Many thanks for staying with us. The use of pesticides and other highly concentrated chemicals is still creating concerns about the safety of seafoods and farm produce in the country.
And in this report, our health correspondent Jacqueline Agro presents advantages of seafoods and how the Norwegian Seafoods Council is trying to help Nigerian importers and traders get their preservation right.
Seafoods are low in harmful calories and fat. They are high in vitamins and minerals, and they have many health benefits. Several studies have shown that consuming seafoods reduces the risk of heart-related diseases, hypertension, suffering a stroke, and obesity. They improve blood circulation and increase harmless cholesterol in the body. In children, seafoods improve brain development and vision. Norway is the second largest exporter of seafoods in the world. Norwegian stockfish are in Nigeria's markets, just like in some other African nations. But Norway says it is bothered by the news that some Nigerian traders are using pesticides and highly concentrated chemicals like sniper for the preservation of foods, and decided to offer some advice.
It's not necessary to do that if the seafood is being stored in the proper way.
In a mechanical way, that you make sure that you don't have insects coming into the food, then treat it with pesticides when the insects is actually being present. Even if you can have ice to put the fish on, that goes for the fresh fish. And when it comes to stockfish, it's much better to have a cold environment and to have control on the humidity.
The importers say the pressure to safeguard seafoods by all means wouldn't have been so high if the clearing of consignments at the seaports was more efficient and speedy.
And at times when the container gets to your warehouse, maybe something have already affected it because too much, it stayed too long in the container.
The Nigerian Customs Service had a response to that.
Anybody that does not comply with the rules governing importation, definitely he will experience delay.
NAFDAC says steps are being taken already by the agency to stem dangerous preservation of foods.
Recently, the agency have banned the production of most of these diclovus products in 100 mils. You can't find it in the market, and currently the agency is mopping up this pack size in the market currently as we speak.
Some operators of the food industry say with the many advantages of seafoods, the government should ensure the provision of big and dedicated storage facilities for imports and local productions to boost health safety in the country. Jacqueline Ogo, TVC News, Lagos.
And Jacqueline joins me now for more on this development. It is indeed a huge concern that Nigeria still imports seafood given the abundance of ocean resources that abound here. But why really is the safety of seafoods being talked about at this time, Jacqueline?
Yes, Nifemi, it's very, very important at this time that the government looks into checkmating the use of dangerous chemicals and pesticides for the preservation of seafoods. Now, there are economic implications. Nigeria is into, several relations with different nations of the world, talking about trade ties. These nations will definitely back down if they discover that what we are exporting are not safe for consumption, and that will not be too good for Nigeria. There's also another side to it. The health implications. If you look at it right now, you find that a lot of young people are coming down with non-communicable diseases that are highly deadly. And the World Health Organization actually put out a report in 2018 placing Nigeria's life expectancy at, that's between 54 and 55 years. That outlook is not too interesting. To get it better, foods like seafoods should be given attention because they are highly nutritious. They can actually help people live longer. They can actually help you heal without using so much drugs. If such foods are plagued with dangerous chemicals, then we are talking about the fact that life expectancy will still be highly challenged.
Health correspondent Agro have to leave it there. Thank you for talking to us tonight. Outside